I'm going to talk about the most offensive thing imaginable. In polite conversation, it's totally unpalatable, not a four-letter word, yet its effect is indescribable. And though we all do it, it remains unfathomable. Yet, I'm at an age when I think about it without even trying. 5 letters that define our lives, and I'm not lying. A subject most everybody concedes is horrifying. So natural a thing, why don't we talk about dying? Despite tearful odes to the dearly departed, the funeral is when forgetting gets seriously started. For the first 2 weeks after my last drive, they'll remember me vital and alive. Every detail cherished, my image will thrive, and though I guess the loss is palpable, maybe even a vacancy incalculable, my survivors must contrive to strive, move forward, and survive, and so they soon begin to set aside small pieces of me to whom they were tied. Instead of me crossing their thoughts every day, they're reminded of me only weekly, and that's okay, because there's so much of life that gets in the way of remembering me amid life's busy buffet. In a month, I'll be lucky if they think of me at all. My life will leave hardly a mark on their wall, and though my kids will likely cry and bawl, the grandkids I know would rather toss a ball. When you've crossed off 60, 70, 80, or 90 years of life, filled it with decades of joy, struggle, and strife, traveled the world, been a husband or a wife, raised a kid or two, maybe 3 or more, you kinda hope they'll remember your score. But a year after you're gone, you'll really be gone. Just an, "Oh yeah, I remember him," they might say. "He was a crazy old dude, but he had a way." Your life now only a bit of meaningless blather. Hardly a eulogy, 'cause you no longer matter. We've all wanted a monument, a concrete memory that would hang around for maybe a century. Oh, kids and grandkids, our hereditary spawn, are what everybody says will carry us on. But DNA is always Russian roulette. You never really know what you'll get. So I want a big statue, a roost for a flock of pigeons. Forget about heaven or hell, the nonsense of religions, or go fund me a library. I always thought that'd be cool, where you can read my drivel, confirm I was a fool, like ex-presidents who stash all their papers and memos, cataloged trash, honoring their egos. Or name a ship after me, the SS David Namero. A garbage scow will do, or a barge that needs a tow. I wouldn't mind a David Namero Boulevard that wound its way to the local junkyard. Or a fine Italian dish, pasta Nameroni, that comes with a side of the finest pepperoni. But since none of that will happen, sorry to say, I'm resorting to this silly little word play, a pathetic repartee, a light-hearted eulogy, avoiding all the usual pomposity, to thank you all for putting up with me. So when it's my end and time to set me free, to some sticky-floored bar is where you'll roll. Bring my ashes to a historic music hall, one of the many gritty venues of rock and roll. They'll welcome my cremains in their toilet bowl, because a quick flush is the final goal, a cheap and easy end to all the years of fun, the gurgle of water, the last beat on my drum.